I'm into mailing business. And in business, we have cross-selling, upselling, and is it something selling. Based on my location, I have just a handful of customers who patronize my mailing business. So the money was not that much coming in on a regular basis to me. So I said, no, so this is what people have as customers I'm serving. How do I maximize my earning from them? So I sat down, I did some calculations, worked things out. So instead of me mailing alone for them, I'll do hauling also. So that was how I got the hauling aspect. So let's just take a maize or corn. Before I grind it, there are some people they prefer to take the coat, the seed coat out, right? The chaff, or what we call the bran. They prefer to isolate it from the endosperm, the actual food. So that's why I do the hauling for them. Like a single person will come, they'll do the hauling for them. Then they'll go and soak the maize. If they soak, they bring it to me to mill again. So I said, well, I've seen that most of them too, after soaking and mailing also from me, after the hauling, soaking and coming to mail in my center, they go home and then dry them in their house before they come to mail it again. So I said, well, then let me also open this dryer. So once they haul the rice, they haul the maize, they'll soak it in my center and then have it mailed in my center, and then they'll go and dry it on my drying platform and bring it back for mailing. So it means one person, I'm able to take like 4 from one person. Instead of 1, I take 4 from one person. You understand? But with that, what it also taught me was that, especially with my drying side, I saw that when I was charging for the drying, people were reluctant to patronize the drying as a service. So they would rather take it to their houses, go and dry them. What I did was I divided, or like, let me just say, I shared the cost of drying in the other services, the mailing and also the hauling. So I shared the cost among these 3, and then taking the drying as a revenue stream alone from it. So they are paying for 4, but they are not seeing it. They're only seeing 3, but they're paying for 4 actually. And not that I'm just expecting or I'm being a wicked person. The thing is, I'm providing a service and they actually need it. It is helping them, because gone are the days they will have to put this maize. They soak it, like they put it in a mortar, sprinkle with some sand and also water, and then they'll be pounding with pestle like that. About 7 people come together, king like that. Before they remove it, take it to maybe a water source, wash it, and then soak in their house. Then remove it from the water, carry it to my center before they mail it. So like, I'll just do this for them to go through all those processes, and then they finally bring it to my center. I only do the mailing for them. I take it. But I said, no, let me take this stress from them, because even after pounding giddy like that, some of them, they end up getting some bruises in their hands. Some got swollen, like their heads in their palms, because of the pistol. So you understand? Some you see bloody things around their hands like that, which was no good. So I decided to bring the hauling as a service. So with the haul, what they do is they just carry the corn, bring it to my center, I pour it into the machine, I get the coat removed. And then if they prefer, they just soak it with me right there. Instead of carrying it back home and carrying it to my center again, they just soak it with me and leave it there. The next morning, I can either do the decantation of the water, that is, I remove the water from it and then mail it for them, or they come and do that by themselves. So not that I'm just being a wicked person, but that is it. I'm providing a service. And in business too, if you are doing it to get to a point, people see you to be evil, but you are not an evil person. You're only trying to make their life easier. That was what I'm doing. I'm still doing it. And also based on the drying space I talked about, what they used to do is they'll carry it home, go and dry it, and then be sitting by it, sucking domestic fowls and also goat. You understand? But there are some instances where they take it to a bush to go and dry, but before they go there, cows have either gone there to eat everything up, or they'll go there and find that birds have defecated in the flour. You understand? Which is not always good. So when I did the open space and with some nets gathered around it, they put it there and then they lock it. That one, they can even go to their farms, do other activities. When the time is due for them to come and mail, they just come and collect them, take it to my pan, and mail it for them. Easily like that, they are gone. So you see, so it's just about making somebody's life easier for you. And the thing is, I always look at myself, because all this I'm saying, I'm not an exception. Like my family, they are also going through the same process. They used to put it in that thing, hate it. And here's the case, it's not everybody that has people to help them, like children by themselves. And this pounding also is usually done by the females. It's not everybody who has a female child at home, and there's not everybody who even have a child. So you see an old person doing this by himself, trying to struggle. Some have to call other people. At the end of the day, it might end up bringing some trouble. Some people say, hey, you brought my child to help you, and now you have injured my child. He couldn't eat with his palm. He's like, I have to cut this trouble. And at the end of the day, they are happy. So even they don't even say that they are paying any money when they're giving it to you. Someone comes, hey, how much is the cost? I say, oh, it's 30 cities. They give it to you. They don't even think about it. But one funny thing is, there are some people who pay me without complaining. Yet I also hear people tell me that this person is a stingy person, like a stingy guy, a stingy woman. And I laugh. Stingy because you are just going to the person for money without any service offered or any product you sold to them. You are just going there to beg for money. They'll be stingy. Or you see the person eating and you want him to buy the same food. He won't do it. But if you provide service, I'm not begging you to give it to me. I only provide it for you. You have seen the value you have gotten from me. Then you give me your money. That is how business is done. And we are running our small business in the village. I prefer rural businesses. It's a nice thing and the stress is not that much. If you only go there with a level of innovative, a little bit of innovation, you see that you always be excelling in it. People will start to compete, but you always be like, you learn ahead of them and you're always on top of the game. So always you're able to sustain your customers. My people are also glad that they are having some service in that sense in the community that has taken away their burdens and also their pain. So that is business for you. And you must be a little bit evil. And surely the value you provide is more than how much you're taking from them. With that, they don't even see it as a money they are paying to you.